I've been thinking about the differences in the market since California has initiated their CARB emission standards and heading towards the Z.E.V, which means zero emissions vehicle platform. And I think that truly affected the market because every owner operator and every fleet that has older trucks cannot enter California without some sort of exemption of some sort. So every year it's going to roll another year off, and it's 12 years. So in 2027, your truck could be no older than a 2015. I mean, based on the current market, and you saw my video of 1 year at Landstar, I think to successfully own a zero emissions vehicle with the limited information we have, and we haven't tested these vehicles in real world environments and cold, harsh temperatures, going through the northern states, Chicago, Wyoming, North Dakota, and seeing how these vehicles can hold up. Then you look at the price of it. So I look at the Tesla semi price, and they're saying it's $250,000 with a 300-mile version and a 500-mile version. I mean, you obviously need the 500-mile version long haul, but I know the average truck costs a little over $100,000 new, and even some of these other old used trucks at 500,000 miles are still going for 50 to 70,000 at times if you don't find one that's 30,000, but it's gonna be old, and then you won't be able to go to California. But when I think in terms of how much that's going to cost, it just seems to be quite a bit, and it just seems to be honestly too expensive. I don't think I'd be able to afford a monthly payment on a Z.E.V right now, because at $250,000, obviously these are going to be new vehicles. There aren't going to be any used Z.E.Vs for you to save money, and especially with dealerships talking 20 to the finance charges are going to be outrageous, especially if you have bad credit. But $250,000 at 20% at a minimum with good credit, you still have to put $50,000 down, which would leave you with $200,000. But with bad credit, they might be able to do it for 40% down, but that means you got to put $100,000 down. So that's still going to leave you $150,000 to $200,000. So you add the finance charge on that, and you figure what they're going to want you to pay it off in 4 or 5 years. You got to pay $40,000 a year. I mean, at 48 months, you got to pay $4,166. So that's just too much, I mean, despite everything they want to do, I see that it would be great to have zero emission vehicles, but especially with the market, I mean, we're talking $1.50 being signed on with Landstar. Not that they don't have lows that pay more, but I'm just saying it's going to be very hard to be successful in this market